In this vehicle, I'm going to show you guys how to replace the rear ABS wheel speed sensor in our Subaru Forester. It's located in the rear wheel well. Take your negative battery terminal off. So the first thing you want to do is put your seats down. So you're going to pull this up. Push it down. I'm going to go on the other side and do the same. Like so. Next, you're going to want to take this whole thing out. So you're going to use a trim tool. You're going to pick this up. And you're just going to get the first one started. Come around. And it should pop up fairly easy. Like that. Flip that up. And pull this up. Take this out. Now we're going to take this out. Now we're going to take these out. And you are going to lift up on these clips using a trim tool. Put these off to the side and remove the other two on the other side as well. Make sure when you take these clips out, you put a hand on top. Take this one out. Plastic clip with a trim tool, like that. And do the same on the other side. Now we're going to lift this up. All right, so we're looking at our new part to see what we need to disconnect and how much of this wire is in the trunk. So you see the boot and you see the connector. So I'm going to take my flathead screwdriver. You're going to take the connector, you're going to push down, and you're going to pull it out. So now I'm just going to free this up a little bit, and I'm going to push it down. With a plastic trim tool, and then we can just feed it through. So after you push the wire through, you can do the rest through the wheel well. I'm going to use a 19mm socket to take the lug nuts off the rear wheel. Usually put the lug nut on the top for the last one. And keep a hand on it when I take it off. So I sprayed down this area with a little penetrating oil to help me get these clips out. I'm going to put a trim tool in there, pry these out. There's 4 of them. Since we are putting a new pad in and it comes with all the clips, you don't have to be very gentle getting it out. But when you put the new part in, you must be gentle. Otherwise the wire will be broken on the inside. All right, now you can take your wire and set it aside, And we're going to use a 10 millimeter to loosen up this bolt. All right, using a 10 millimeter socket, we are going to loosen this bolt. Take the bolt out, put it off to the side. We are now going to try to pry this away gently and carefully. You're going to want to practice a little patience while doing this. I'm also cleaning around it, so when I do take it out, nothing falls inside the sensor hole. All right, so you just kind of want to wiggle it, inch it up slowly. Don't break it off in there. And there you have it. All right, I like to put something in there while I'm cleaning around before I replace the new one. And I don't want debris, rust, dirt falling in there. All right, so now I'm going to place the new one in. We're going to use a 10 millimeter to snug it down, and then we're going to torque that to 6 foot-pounds. Just be careful of the new wire. You don't hit it. And that's 6 foot-pounds. All right, so now we're going to feed the wire through the same way it came out. Be careful not to kink the wire in any way. I'm going to put the other end in through the hole on the top. There's one. Two. 3, 4. All right, after you feed the wire through, clip all your clips, your grommets. Feed this through. And you're going to press this boot into the hole. All right, let's go back into the trunk now. All right, so now that we have fastened everything down, we are going to plug it in. So you're going to push it in till you hear the click. All right, reinstall your rear wheel. I like to put them on hand tight first before I zip them on, that way they're not cross-threaded. Start with the one on the bottom, and then I'll just walk the tire on. Then you're going to go in a star-like pattern and snug it up. We're going to torque these to 89 foot-pounds. Now we're going to torque our rear wheels to 89 foot-pounds in a star-like pattern. I usually check one more time, go all the way around, just to make sure I got them all. All right, so we're going to start by putting this in first. I'm going to replace the grommet that was missing when I took this car apart with a new one. Now we can put our molded foam side panels back in. Fasten them down with your plastic grommets. Place your foam piece back on. And now we can place these back in. All right, so now we're going to open the back door, and we're going to lay this down, and we're going to feed these clips back in the holes. Now we can put our spare tire cover back in. Now you can place your seat back up. Now we are going to place our negative terminal back on the battery. Push it down, snug it up. And once that's snugged up, make sure that this is back on the stud that it came off of. Do the same process on the other side if needed.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.